Well, hello and welcome. We have a very nice conversation coming up here with Paul Mathis for the fourth annual Sizzlin' in September Mason City VFW Double Steak Challenge. This is the fourth annual. I know I actually was there last year, had a great time. Food was awesome. Some of the best steak you'll ever taste. I can honestly say that, Paul. 'Cause you got some of the best
Right.
uh, grill masters, right?
All over the region.
Yeah. This is a fun thing for you guys to do in the fourth annual, and it seems to be popular each and every year.
It's a great fundraiser for the VFW.
hmm Yeah. So what do you are you guys in need of something like more than anything else right now at the VFW?
Um, you know, each year we've grown,
Yeah.
and with growth is it's on the monetary side also. So
Mhm.
really, bodies to come out and enjoy some steak dinners.
You bet.
Mhm.
Explain the double steak challenge as opposed to just a steak challenge.
So basically, there's two cook-offs. Uh, we call them Steak A and Steak B.
Mhm.
So Steak A is a competition in itself. Steak B is the same, but there's just two different cook-offs.
Okay.
So you may win the first or come in last in the first, and then correct something or do something differently the next steak challenge, and you may win place or show, so to speak.
What kind of steak we talking about? Anything different this year? I can't remember. What was it? Ribeye?
And
I can't.
ribeye steaks, yeah.
Yeah, ribeye.
Mhm. Yeah.
And they're going to do that again, right?
Yes. Yep. The SCA, the governing body, um, uh, stipulates what can and can't be done.
Okay.
So
All right. Are you a griller yourself, Paul?
uh, I'm a unprofessional griller.
You are a professional grill
I'm an
master.
unprofessional.
Oh, unprofessional. Oh, come on now. Actually, while it's on my mind, I just want to throw in there. I actually have a steak hack.
Oh,
I do. You know how everybody says, well, beef is so doggone high, and first of all, there's nothing better than ribeye. I get
oh,
ribeyes all the time. I actually get the whole loin. I'm one of these guys that get the whole loin, then cut it all up, you know,
mhm.
myself. And I have discovered that maybe I shouldn't be telling everybody because then there won't be any there when I go check it out. But I got into chuck eyes this year.
Really?
They are actually, to me, are pretty much the same as a ribeye,
Mhm.
and they're half the price.
Oh.
So
I usually do those during the winter in the slow cooker.
okay, all right. Well, and a lot of that chuck roast type stuff, yeah. I mean, that's exactly what it is. But because you want to slow cook that, but I was surprised. I heard about it, and sure enough, I couldn't believe there's a lot of stores that sell it, and it's half the price of a ribeye. So, but these are ribeyes that these guys are going to be
Yeah,
grilling, and you talk about the grill masters themselves; they're coming from all over the place. This is a heavy competition.
it is. It's actually a worldwide event, and Jim and Leona Salee are the representatives for SCA and are in charge of the technical side, getting the judges in, getting them their briefings, and then basically just letting the event happen. These guys have been through so many of these that
Hmm.
they know that when they go to pick a steak, because they select their own steaks, they know what they're looking for and how they're making it. And so it's kind of neat to watch that. And I always walk around to see if they need anything,
Sure,
and generally they don't. But when they start cooking, step back
that's right.
because they're in cook mode.
This, by the way, is Labor Day weekend, right?
Yes, the second.
It's on Saturday, September 2nd,
Yep.
and I remember meeting some of the grill masters
Oh,
last year, and it was super people that
oh,
are
right.
involved with this stuff, and I know it's more of the just the fun. I think it's the
Mhm.
fun of cooking And knowing that they actually have got some prize stakes here, it's really not about the money. I don't think. I mean, it's obviously very competitive, yeah. But
Mhm.
do you know what some of the judges? What do they look for?
Well, there's I have not been to the school because the judges actually go through the school. But if I recall right, there's like 5 different things. It has to be medium rare. It has to have grill marks,
Right.
and that's about as far as I go. I usually get to the taste part, and they
Right.
usually taste really good. So,
Do you roll your eyes like I do if you ever with somebody and they order their steak well done? I
uh,
just could never understand that. I'm
not,
sorry.
I can't do it.
It is well, it is what it is, but it's like no, then you cook your own.
Right,
That's the
exactly.
case. Yeah, medium rare is definitely the way to go,
Right.
and that's what they're going for. Now I understand. I see some notes here on the flyer. There's these flyers going all over town. That you can find out more about the double steak challenge happening on September 2nd. But what chicken wings and it looks like bratwurst.
Yeah,
Oh,
actually, they're called ancillaries. Basically, what it does is helps warm up the grill for them, give them something to do in the meantime, and there's prizes for that also. So they
oh,
they do anything wings, and then anything bratwurst. They had a bratwurst soup last year, and the judges said it was just phenomenal. And
wow,
I was like, I never heard of bratwurst soup before.
wow,
But they do everything wings too. They're just
right,
I actually sat in as a judge for that last year and was
okay.
just amazed at what people are doing with wings. So
That's amazing. You bring up soup because I've always joked about that's about the only thing that I haven't grilled yet is soup. But obviously grilling the brats, I understand
right,
that, and put
right,
it in and make it a soup
right,
out of it later on.
right.
We should tell everybody too. This is open to the public, and you
Yes,
need to get your steak dinner tickets now. If you haven't gotten them, I'm sure it's always a sellout. It usually is.
pretty much. Yeah, that's why I would ask anybody to go that's interested, go in early, make sure because there's a couple different seatings as they're called because
Right.
there's stake A and a stake B turn in. So you just want to make sure you get your choice A of the 2 times.
I know Jim and Leona Salee are big supporters of this. I got to
Well,
talk to them last year. And are they some of the judges? Or are they just kind of like setting it up?
they are setting it up. They're the representatives.
All right.
They've been
Promoters.
judges. I'm actually a promoter, if you want to call that, but
Okay.
they're the technical reps, so to speak.
Sure.
But
Okay.
I'm sure they've been in this so long. I'm sure they've been judges also.
Yeah, that's right. And you might have said it, but how many different states of people coming from?
Um, I think we had someone from Nebraska, Arkansas, and what northern Wisconsin, if I recall
Wow.
correctly.
And
So
how long will they start showing up already? Like prior, I mean, a few days before Labor Day weekend. I mean, they're probably practicing, right? And
well,
ready to go.
they've got their yes, they practice often, and they do a lot of these challenges. Matter of fact, this weekend there's one in Cresco, um, but yeah, they get there early. My first year when we started this, I pulled up and there was people already in the lot at 7 o'clock in the morning,
Wow.
and it was they
And they
take it
use they
serious.
use their own grills or they
Yes.
use their own
Yep.
you know,
Yep. Yep.
merchandise. Okay. All right. And then this is an all-day event actually. We just want you to also come out for the food obviously, for the you got to get your tickets. By the way, let's talk about that. Get your tickets at the VFW, the Mason City All Vets Center is what they call it now, but the
Right.
VFW right off of Monroe there.
Yep.
And you can get your tickets there. Tickets are what? Is it $15?
$15 for a steak, potato, and a salad.
Yeah. Pretty good deal.
Yeah, we've got the bar is renovated, brand new bar. So the bar is open. You can get your beverages to drink and
Right.
walk around the crowd or show up for
And
dinner. And
is there any time, just in case there might be, you know, a master griller out there that wants to maybe get in, is it all full with participants, or can you take more?
They can. We can take as many as get signed up.
Oh, okay.
There's a sign up on the sheet. You go out and sign up there, and all you have to do is sign up and then put in your entry fee, and then we get a printout, or Jim and Leona get a printout, and go to Fairway, where the butcher there is actually a grill person also. And so he cuts them exactly the way they're supposed to be. We have no issues. I mean, everybody likes everything. So.
Well, and I don't know. Do some people think that if they think they, if a lot of people told them that they grill good steak or whatever, will they actually just jump in board, or usually you get the pros that have been in it for a while?
Well, there's definitely the pros.
Right.
But every year there seems to be a few new faces.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Welcome them all.
And then the next thing you know, they got a food wagon. A food truck.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. You should see some of these pull behinds that they have. They're in themselves a mobile kitchen.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
That is great.
I mean, as much as they're putting into this, I mean, that's how serious they are.
Well, if you're interested this year or any other year, it's steakcookoffs.com. That's where you register online if you think you are a grill master, you want to get involved with it. Man, the payouts are incredible. First place is $1,000.
Yeah.
Wow. That's fantastic.
And there's two of those.
Yeah. There you go. What do you cook the best? A steak, a brat, or a chicken wing, Paul?
Tacos.
Tacos. You grill tacos. Yeah, right. That's funny. I'd have to say steak for me. Yeah.
Right.
And I'm one of these guys too. I can go on the pork end. There's just as good as a steak, and nothing better than an Iowa chop, man.
Exactly.
I think an Iowa chop is great. I love that thick. I'm a thick steak kind of guy. I know there's people out there that like them thin. No, I like my steaks, my chops, all pretty thick.
Yeah.
And
an ear of corn, you're golden.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. All right. Anything else we want to tell everybody, Paul, before they get tickets? But just the fact to get tickets at the VFW there, the Mason City All Vets, and you guys are open there pretty much every day, aren't you?
Pretty much 3:00 till it varies on the night, but at least 6 generally.
Yeah,
depends on how busy they are.
Get your tickets while you can, because they do go very fast.
They do.
And there's, since you only have so many contestants, you only have so many dinners that you can.
Exactly.
So yeah, we can't feed the town for $15 each year. So get your tickets now, and then of course enjoy. And besides, you probably need to take your sweetheart out, don't you?
What a cheap date meal, huh?
There you go. Yeah. Hey, holy. Charge me $15. That's right. Oh, that's great. Paul, anybody else that we want to mention here? I know you have a lot of sponsors for this that help you out. We appreciate you here on the Fox as well.
We've got the one, the only reason I bring this up, because his sponsorship is in memoriam to a mutual friend of ours, and that's Dave Bernhardt at All Risk Insurance, and it's in memoriam of Gino DeMarco. Oh. But I only say that because Gino was a friend of mine, a veteran, and I want to bring that up. I'd love to bring all the other sponsors up. I appreciate them all, but I know we don't have that much time.
Yeah. Well, I hope people do thank all these sponsors. Here's the deal. You bring up a good point. When people mention sponsors, these are the people you just have to personally go up and say, hey, thanks. I went to that event, and I know you sponsored it, and appreciate you being there, right. And helping things out. And of course, the VFW themselves, they do a lot of stuff that sometimes we don't see, but they do a lot of good community things, and veterans stuff as well. And we can't thank you guys enough.
And quickly, this money goes to the fundraising money that is made from this goes to help veterans locally. All this money stays locally.
That's good. And
Yeah.
this is your big one of the year.
It's I don't get
One of the
involved
big
in
ones.
all of them. One of the bigger ones.
Yeah, one of the bigger ones. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm sure you'll be doing it each and every year.
It's
And
been fun the last 4.
we'll be talking about the 5th annual before you know it. So,
Exactly.
all right, Paul, thank you so much for being here today. And thank you for all you do. And I have a wedding that day. I cannot make it. So I'm going to have to bow out this year. But otherwise, I'd be there.
Watch you next year.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Paul, thank you much again. If you want some more information, just stop by May City All Vets, the VFW right there on South Monroe. And you have a good day, okay?
All right. You also.
Thank you.